Choosing between a Canon and an Epson printer often feels less like a technical decision and more like picking a side in a long-standing rivalry. Both brands have built armies of loyal followers, and for good reason. They each represent a different philosophy on what makes a great printer. It's not just about which one is better, but which one is better for you. Deciding which one belongs on your desk means understanding where their priorities lie and how that aligns with what you actually print. So let's get into it. Here's what matters when you compare these two giants. Print speed and performance. When you're staring down a deadline, print speed is anything but a trivial spec. Here, the conversation splits based on technology. If your work involves churning out mountains of text documents, Canon's laser printers often take the lead. Models like the Canon Image Class series are built for office environments and can hit speeds of over 40 pages per minute, ppm, delivering sharp, clean text with each page. Epson, on the other hand, has poured its energy into perfecting high-speed inkjet performance. While they don't focus on laser, their business-class inkjet printers, like those in the Workforce and EcoTank Pro lines, are formidable. A model like the Epson EcoTank Pro ET5850 prints at a very respectable 25 ppm, which is more than enough for most small to medium-sized offices. Epson's strength lies in its ability to maintain good speed while printing color-rich documents, charts, and presentations. Cost per page and ink systems. This is arguably the most important battleground for Canon and Epson, and where their philosophies diverge most sharply. Epson has radically changed the game with its EcoTank line. These printers have a higher upfront purchase price, but they replace traditional cartridges with large, refillable ink reservoirs. You buy ink in affordable bottles that yield thousands of pages, bringing the cost per page down to fractions of a cent. This model is a massive win for anyone who prints frequently, from busy offices to homeschooling families, as it eliminates the constant worry and expense of buying new cartridges. Canon has responded with its own line of ink tank printers, the MegaTank series. These operate on the same principle, refillable tanks for a low cost per page. While also very economical, market analysis often shows Epson's EcoTank models providing slightly better value in terms of ink efficiency and total page yield per refill. Where Canon maintains a foothold is in the traditional cartridge market. For users who print very infrequently, buying a cheaper Canon printer and replacing cartridges as needed can still make financial sense. Photo print quality. If you're a photographer or a creative professional, print quality isn't just a feature, it's everything. This is where Canon has historically built its legacy. Canon photo printers are often praised for producing images with exceptional vibrancy, warmth, and pop. They tend to render colors in a way that is immediately pleasing to the eye, with deep blacks and rich, saturated tones that make photos feel alive. Many users feel that Canon printers deliver superior photo prints straight out of the box, with little need for adjustment. Epson's reputation, especially with its EcoTank Photo and SureColor series, is built on a foundation of accuracy and detail. The Epson EcoTank Photo ET8500, for instance, is a top-rated home printer that produces stunning, vibrant photos. Epson printers are often favored by professionals who demand clinical precision and color fidelity, providing a neutral, accurate canvas that perfectly reflects their editing work. The distinction is subtle but important. Think of Canon as producing a beautiful, gallery-ready print with a signature look, while Epson delivers a technically precise reproduction of the digital file. Ink type considerations. Let me explain something that most people overlook. The type of ink a printer uses has a huge impact on the final result. There are two main types: dye-based and pigment-based. Dye-based inks consist of colorants dissolved in a liquid that soaks into the paper fibers. This allows for incredibly vibrant, bright colors, which is why they are often used in photo printers. Pigment-based inks, in contrast, are made of microscopic solid particles suspended in a liquid. These particles sit on top of the paper surface instead of soaking in. This makes the print incredibly durable, water-resistant, and ideal for printing sharp, long-lasting text on plain paper. Pigment inks are the standard for archival printing and business documents. Canon and Epson use both types strategically. Many consumer Canon Pixma models use a combination with a pigment-based black for crisp text and dye-based colors for vibrant photos. Epson's business-focused workforce and high-end photo printers often use all-pigment ink sets for durability and archival quality across the board. Entry-level and budget choices. For many people, a printer is a household utility, not a major investment. In the budget category, both Canon and Epson offer compelling options, but with different trade-offs. Canon often wins on the upfront sticker price, with many of its entry-level Pixma printers available for a very low initial cost. This makes them attractive for students or casual users who only need to print a few pages a month. However, a common catch with the cheapest models is the use of a tri-color cartridge. Epson's budget-friendly models might have a slightly higher entry price, but they often come with a key advantage: individual ink cartridges. This design is far more economical, as you only need to replace the specific color that has been depleted. Furthermore, Epson tends to pack more features into its lower-end models, such as higher resolution scanners or automatic duplex printing, which can provide better long-term value. Maintenance and reliability. A printer is only useful if it works when you need it to, and maintenance is a key part of that. Here, the two brands have a fundamental design difference in their printheads. Many of Canon's inkjet printers, especially in the consumer Pixma line, have the printhead integrated into the ink cartridge. This is a clever design choice for reliability. If you experience a serious clog or print quality issue, simply replacing the ink cartridge often solves the problem, as you're also replacing the core printing mechanism. Epson printers, on the other hand, use a permanent printhead built into the machine itself. This is a more efficient and technologically advanced approach, known as micro-piezo technology, which allows for greater precision and is not heat-based. However, it also means that a severe unfixable clog can be a much more serious issue. To combat this, Epson printers have robust built-in nozzle cleaning cycles. Furthermore, with their EcoTank systems, Epson has designed spill-proof keyed bottles that make refilling simple and mess-free, which simplifies one aspect of maintenance. Paper handling and features. Canon leverages its strength in office equipment by offering robust, multi-function laser printers with enterprise-level security and management tools, making them a great fit for corporate environments that need centralized control. Epson's Workforce Pro series, meanwhile, is known for bringing office-grade paper handling to inkjet technology. These models often feature high-capacity paper trays and fast, reliable ADFs, designed to compete directly with laser printers in a small business setting. Connectivity is another area of differentiation. While most modern printers offer Wi-Fi, Epson often includes Ethernet ports even on its more affordable office models, providing a more stable connection for a shared network environment. Best for use cases. Let's bring this all together. There is no single best brand, only the best brand for a specific job. You should choose a Canon printer if your priority is photo quality. If you are an amateur photographer or simply want your family pictures to look stunning without much fuss, a Canon Pixma printer is a fantastic choice. You should also lean toward Canon if you need a high-speed printer for a busy office that primarily prints text documents. In that scenario, a Canon Image Class laser printer is a workhorse that is difficult to beat. Finally, if you print very rarely and just want the cheapest possible hardware for occasional use, an entry-level Canon can fit the bill. You should choose an Epson printer if your primary concern is the total cost of ownership. For any home, office, or school environment with moderate to heavy printing needs, the long-term savings from an EcoTank printer are almost impossible to ignore. Epson, is also the go-to for feature-rich business inkjets that need to handle a mix of color documents, reports, and graphics with speed and efficiency. If you value practical features like spill-proof refills and individual ink cartridges, even on budget models, Epson's thoughtful engineering makes them a smart choice.